Hello, I am Blaze, and welcome back to Warframe, where I'll be giving you my opinions on the Exergis. Spoiler alert, this thing is ever so slightly fucking nuts. You can acquire the Exergis for yourself relatively easily, though it will take some work. The blueprint's available from the market for 20,000 credits, and the foundry cost will be a further 20,000 credits, along with 2 argon crystals, 2 repeller systems, 175 oxium, and 8,500 salvage. The repeller systems are a new resource available from Vox Solaris heist bounties. The rest are all available from their usual spots in the solar system. After you build it, a few of its stats might stand out to you pretty quickly. Namely, its 1,620 base damage. This makes the Exergis have the single highest base damage of all weapons not originally designed for Arcwing use. And as if that wasn't enough, most of the damage comes in the form of slash damage, which is significantly powerful, and its next highest damage type is radiation, so the Exergis has a lot of both physical and elemental damage going for it. It should be noted that the Exergis' critical stats are poor, however, so it will end up not hitting as hard as snipers or the likes of the Opticore. But what it does have is very high status chance, making it capable of a 100% status chance build. Its magazine capacity is just a single shot. This is offset, however, by having a moderately fast reload time, so with the appropriate mods, the Exergis will end up playing similarly to the Vectis if the Vectis was a projectile-based shotgun. The Exergis also has a reasonably long effective range, having a comparatively tight spread and a relaxed damage fall-off, though it will still suffer at long ranges due to its pellet spread and projectile velocity. The Exergis also comes with one innate polarity, but it's a Vazarin polarity, also known as the D, also known as Ew. Still, while its default polarity might be suboptimal, the Exergis lends itself to quite a variety of builds, all of which are capable of being fucking nuts, because it's kind of hard to screw up 1,620 base damage, though admittedly it's certainly possible to. Since it has such a small magazine capacity, I find that it's a good idea to pump up the reload speed as much as possible. Chilling reload is actually fairly helpful for this, as is tactical pump. Seeking Fury is a relatively minor reload speed increase, but it does include punch through to overpenetrate targets, which is almost always useful. The Exergis does come along with some innate punch through, though not a lot, so augmenting it definitely helps you deal with crowds. After that, you have a few choices. For example, you can include a copy of ammo stock to increase the Exergis' magazine capacity to 2 shots, effectively halving how much you'll need to reload compared to how much you shoot. This is definitely a helpful option and will make it play a bit more like if the Vectis Prime was a shotgun, instead of if the default Vectis was a shotgun. You can also modify the Exergis for its status chance. Due to being a shotgun and how status chance calculation works, you will notice its status proc performance will be subpar until you get it to 100% status chance, which will require 3 dual status mods. But once you do that, it becomes a quite beastly status machine, with its innate radiation damage allowing for effective crowd control, and its major bias towards slash damage resulting in a lot of quite deadly slash procs. Its slash procs also let you build it for a viral slash combination, though I prefer a more balanced approach, as viral slash builds can end up suffering on the reload time a little bit too much for my liking. Regardless of how you mod it, the Exergis is pretty amazing. In my opinion, it's a lot of fun and has very stellar sound design with appropriate punch to its sound effects. Like most slow-firing weapons, it will suffer against Corpus nullifiers, but the Exergis does have some recourse in being a projectile-based weapon. Aiming for the edge of a nullifier bubble can let each pellet strike on different frames, which makes each shot take significant chunks out of the bubble. You can also jump and aim glide to try and shoot the bubble projector drone, but that approach might be a little bit hit or miss depending on how the enemy feels like moving around. All in all, the Exergis is damn good. It might not replace the Tigris, but it is still a viable choice if you aren't a slave to meta choices, and it's absolutely sortie viable. Well, mostly anyway. It won't help you much against the Sortie Lephantis boss fight, but if you have to deal with that, then pretty much nothing's going to save you anyway. Thank you for watching my opinions on the Exergis. All comments are appreciated, and I hope to see you around next time. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, then feel free to check out my other videos, and regardless, as always, take care.